maybe 80, 85 here, which isn't bad. It's still kind of hot and like not humid. That's my neighbor, Jungle. We actually said call him Jungle Joe. He like does all the yards around here. But anyway, I want to share um, just my routine. A lot of people ask me, about my coaching, whether it's physical coaching and, working out if I'm a trainer. No, I've always kind of been interested in fitness and stuff. Hey, Candace. Hey, Tiffany. I've always been interested in fitness and stuff, but I'm not a trainer. I just go for walks is my biggest thing. I do a lot of weights with Jay. I used to. Hey, Denise. Hey, Logic. Nisi Poo. I used to do a lot of weights with him, but I don't anymore. I do a lot of walking, and as you can see, going up this hill, I'm out of breath. But back in the day, I think people used to go for walks. I think now it's kind of antiquated. We like to go to the gym, nothing wrong with that. Or, we're kind of homebodies with our technology. Hey, Amy, this hill is something else. I don't know if y'all can see. It's a steep hill. It's hard running up this hill, too. But it's really good to go for walks, and I just want to hop on and just talk about why you should go for a walk. And not because, okay, we're trying to burn calories. That's good too. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, girl. How you feeling? I know it's almost time. But just, so I looked for a list because I love, But so there's a website, I just Googled it, and there's 10 reasons why you should go for walks health-wise. And I think I know most of them by heart. But for digestion, and they're especially talking about going for walks after you eat. Now, I don't know about you, but depending on what you've eaten, you don't really feel like going for walks. You feel like laying down on the couch and going to sleep. Or taking a nap or just chilling out, watching Netflix. But it's almost counterintuitive nowadays to get up and walk after you eat, but it's really good. So it's good for your digestion because it gets things moving, if you know what I mean. Stomach, acid reflux, all that good stuff. When we sit down, all that space is just kind of, especially if you had a big meal, it's kind of pushed back. You also, I don't know about y'all, but if you have the itis feeling, where you kind of just feel kind of sluggish, almost like you need coffee, it's a sign of a couple things. One is that you've had probably too much of an influx of carbohydrates than your body actually needs. And so now your glucose, blood sugar levels have just spiked through the roof and you're kind of out of whack. So when you go walking, it kind of lessens that. Hey. And then, of course, we want to be proactive on the other end where we don't take in too much of that. So I'll go into that later. But the walking helps. It might be the opposite of what you want to do right then, but if you can just get yourself up and take a little walk instead, it'll be helpful. And I'm not a pro at times. I'm just lowers triglycerides and glucose levels. So those two are, like, in my mind, very close. Your sugar levels will be balanced. Your muscles are moving, and it's not exercise is really taxing on your joints. So I think that's always good. Hey, Miss Rhonda. It keeps you moving. You're going to be using the extra sugar, glucose, carbohydrate storage that you have. And so eventually, if you have that good habit, it's going to lead to weight loss. And of course, you burn calories. Another cool thing, put your phone away, it's really relaxing. And you really can, just nature and the sounds. Like, I think I'm hearing cicadas. Uh, you can enjoy the sunsets if you go after dinner. It's really nice. And you have to be careful, though, if you're walking in a residential area. But yeah, it's real benefits. So, of course, your metabolism, because you're exercising, you're going to be burning some calories, helping your glucose levels. We always want to be very careful because the American diet is just set up with so many carbohydrates, more than you actually need. You know, carbohydrates aren't wrong, they're not bad, but we need them to do things. And if you don't do a lot of things that you need and require to use them, then you're just storing them up, and that's where we can get excess weight and diabetes and things like that. Hey, Miss Jane. So you just want to be really careful about that, but just go for a walk. I encourage you today, just go for a walk. It really helps quiet your mind. Sometimes I make it a prayer walk. It's really good if I have teenagers, and so the living room is loud and it's video games or reality TV show, so it's kind of nice to go. Sometimes me and my husband walk together. Sometimes I can get the whole family out. If you have pets, if you have dogs, my dogs are crazy. They were crazy. Like, they weren't a relaxing walk. They were a more challenging walk. But if you have pets, this is a good way to kill two birds with one stone and get them out, because dogs, animals, they want to be out too. What else can I tell you? I try to walk for about 30 minutes. So if I'm limited on time and I know I got to be somewhere, I'll do one time around my immediate block. And then if I have more time, I kind of make, hey, Miss Crystal, I kind of make myself a longer track where I go a little further. I go up some hills. Hey, sis. I go up some hills and I hit this one point, and then I come back and I like retrace my steps. Thanks, Miss Jane. So I just want to encourage y'all to get walking, moving. Sometimes weather's bad, you can go to the gym and you can just walk on the treadmill. Nothing wrong with that. Start where you are. It's always good to start where you are than not to do anything. And I have a mentality of not being too hard on yourself and doing something you hate, because then you won't continue it. So me, for instance, I don't mind running. And there's been times in my life when I've challenged myself to run. Hey, Miss Margaret. And I've challenged myself to run. But it's very hard. I always say you cannot fake running. You can fake running at the gym, on the treadmill. You can kind of, fluctuate your speed and stuff. But on the street, you cannot fake running. Okay, the reason why I'm looking around is because there's a little dog here named Sophie, and she likes to get out and bark at me. And I met her mama, and she's like, she's just sweet. And so the next time I was like, hey, Sophie, and Sophie still barked at me. So I think she's chained up today. But anyway, yeah, don't do anything you hate. A lot of times we think the more strenuous the exercise, the better it is for us, and we're just going to burn all these extra calories and get fitter faster. And it's just like, maybe, but if you hate it, hey, Miss Kathy, but if you hate it, you won't continue it. So I like walking because it's relaxed. And as you can see, even though I'm walking, I'm out of breath, so I'm doing something. But I would just encourage you to do something you like. My coach loves tennis, and I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if I'm athletic. I don't know. We'll see. But whatever you like, just try that. If you knew that when you were a kid you loved like just playing softball, soccer, running around with the kids, I used to make time on the playground like a game with my kids. Like I would push them, and then I'd run around and push them some more, and we play tag. You will get a lot of exercise just playing with your little kids, and then they love it. Sometimes, again, it's antiquated to play at the park. A lot of kids don't want to play at the park anymore. We want to be on devices, and even us parents, sometimes we go to the park with our kids. If y'all can see, that's another hill. Whew. Sometimes we go to the park with our kids and then we don't interact with them. We get on the phone. So I think, just getting outside however you can is really smart. I'm rounding up this hill, which means it's the midway mark of my walk. But I just encourage y'all to get out there and just enjoy yourselves. Do what you can. Don't push yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anything you do in life, well, not anything, but if it's something like this, that you should enjoy it. You should try to find a way to enjoy it. If you don't like the physical activity, there are so many ways to stay fit. You don't have to do anything you don't like or anything that's painful or too much or stressful, because you want to be able to stick to it long. So I've had just about enough of trying to talk and sound like I'm not out of breath. So I hope y'all having a blessed day, a blessed Sunday. A lot of y'all are from my church, so if you're going back to church tonight, I might see you there. And I just hope you have a blessed day. Keep moving, drink your water because it's hot. Throw some veggies, extra veggies on your plate. Go for a walk. Pray. And love yourself. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. And thank you for watching. Bye.